All right, so next on the list from the Blue Futon Chase is Crawl, the alligator movie. I saw this trailer and I was like, I'm seeing this. But you can't stop me now. So let me let you know what I think of Crawl. That was an awful intro, wasn't it? But anyway, Crawl, what's it about? Pretty simple. Florida, hurricane, alligators, 2 people stuck in a house. People need to save them. What's going to happen? So why I was excited for this movie? Well, I was excited for the director and producer. People are like, oh, the director and producer? Alexandre, or I don't know. He's French. He did High Tension. He did The Hills Have Eyes. He's done Horns. He's done some good horror movies. Like, he is consistently good with his directing of horror films. And he's one person that, if he's directing it or if he's like producing it, I will watch it. As well as Sam Raimi. Anything he does, I'll watch. Even though Don't Breathe, it started real good, but it went off the deep end for me. And I haven't done the review for that yet. But Crawl, great movie. Like, this is a guilty pleasure 90-minute movie of no joke. Alligators, gore, ridiculousness happening. The movie looks good. You can tell it's a, really wet stage of Florida and everything. Like, the sound stage, whatever they're doing it with. It looked good. It sounded good. It was a good premise. It was there for as long as it needed to be there. I mean, it was a fun movie. I don't know what else to say. This is like the definition of a popcorn blockbuster. And I know for a fact, like, there was only one trailer for this movie, like, one movie poster. And I felt like Paramount, like, they made this movie and they're like, oh, we're not going to put that much press to it. Because, I don't know, probably made, like $15 million to make. And they probably didn't want to put press. Like, oh, we'll spend like 20 minutes flat. And I'm pretty sure this is going to make money at the... It's over 20 million. I think it made over 35 million overall in the U.S. alone. And with DVD sales and other stuff, it is going to shoot up, and this is going to be a profit for Paramount. But I don't know what else to say. Crawl. The story works well. You understand these characters. It's 90 minutes. You understand the alligators. You understand these characters. You understand this setting. It works. I mean, some flaws. I mean, there's just a couple, nitpicking things of like, okay, that's not a bad scene. I would change that. But there's not a lot of stuff you could really change. Like, yeah, sometimes the alligators do look a little fake, or they look kind of overly massive. I haven't seen really an alligator in person in Florida, so I can't tell you. I mean, some scaling issues. But other than that, Crawl for me was a fantastic time in the theater. Good amount of gore. Great deaths. I like Crawl, guys. So Crawl will receive a 4.5 out of 5 Blue Futons, which equals at 90%. So see what the critics' news scores gave Crawl. So you have Crawl on 82% with 174 critics, and then a 75 from the users with the 7,569. Here's critic consensus. An action-packed creature feature that's fast, terrifying, and benefits greatly from a completely game. Kara, I'm not going to even try to say her last name. Sorry. Crawl is a fun throwback with just enough self-awareness to work. I agree. The acting's worked in this movie. Like, this movie works. It just works. I'll buy it for sure. Because Crawl is one of those movies where I can put in by, hey, mom, dad, let's watch Crawl. It's a fun time in movies. So do you agree with my 90, the 82, or the 75? Chase the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Blue Futonatopia, you Blue Futonians. Thanks for watching. And have a great day. And it's kind of weird that some of these, like, really good movies don't really make the waves that they should. And you have some seriously shitty movies that do, like, really well. And you're like, how does it make $100 million?